Hello everyone and welcome to our series about various frauds and scams happening all around the world. Now, do you think you are immune to fraud? Absolutely not. In reality, anybody can fall victim to it. Frauds come in all shapes and sizes, and I will help you learn how to identify them and report them to the proper authorities. Now, what is a scam? It's a confidence trick or a scheme is an attempt to defraud a person or group after first gaining their confidence, used to the classical sense of the trust. Confidence tricks exploit characteristics of the human psyche such as dishonesty, honesty, vanity, compassion, credulity, irresponsibility, innocence, and greed. Every year, thousands of people lose their money and personal information to scams. You may have received some by email, or an odd accent speaking IRS agent calling you about your unpaid taxes of 2007. Scam artists use different types of fraud to try to trick you of your hard-earned money. Scammers are getting smarter all the time, and I will help you scam-proof your life. This way, you won't be tempted to actually think you inherited $10 million from an uncle you never met in Nigeria. Now, I am your host, Dr. Dan Amzalag, and I am the Scaminator. In today's episode, I will cover pharmaceutical online med sales. According to the Federal Food and Drug Administration, it is a violation of the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act to dispense prescription drugs without a valid prescription. Even if you do have a prescription, be very leery of fraudulent online pharmaceuticals. Now, many internet pharmacies do not adhere to state licensing requirements and standards, which allow consumers to obtain prescription drugs without a prescription or physician approval. Often, the origin of the prescription drug is unknown, increasing the likelihood of consumers receiving counterfeit, tainted, or diluted pharmaceuticals. Now, to purchase prescription drugs from these illegitimate internet sites, a simple questionnaire is completed by the customer, and sometimes a doctor's consultation fee is required. There are generally no examination, lab tests, follow-up, or medical records. Additionally, internet pharmacies often attract doctors with troubled work histories, including financial problems, substance abuse problems, and legal setbacks. In any case, the practice holds a serious health risk to anyone willing to participate in purchasing drugs online without a valid examination and prescription from a licensed physician. In fact, in the majority of fraudulent internet pharmacy cases investigated, no legitimate review of the questionnaire submitted by the buyers was conducted. Online pharmacy fraud incorporates numerous crimes and potentially dangerous health considerations. The scheme often starts with a spam-level email circulation sent to potential customers offering a staggering variety of scheduled drugs without a prescription. Now, customers are sometimes required first to submit private information and fees for a membership. This may turn into a last contact they have with the company. Victims are now unable to recover their membership fee and faced with the fear of possible identity theft from a phishing scheme. I must add that all of these investigations on these unlawful pharmaceuticals are also to protect U.S. pharmaceutical companies to not lose money and continue affecting American citizens into buying high-priced pharmaceuticals from USA instead of wherever else. I am sure that lobbyists are proclaiming that all other online foreign pharmacies are illegal and could face penalties if you buy from them. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hope this episode gave you a little more insight of the structure and strategies of the described scam and allowed you to have a better understanding on how it can affect you or many other victims out there. Now, we are working on an email plugin, also called the Scaminator, which will work for every email client and will purge all these unwanted messages from your inbox. It will add our special stamp, Scam Alert, beside each email. Just in case you do decide to open the purge folder, only if your curiosity takes a hold of you. Now, in the meantime, if you do come across new scams using different techniques to lure you into as the next victim, do not hesitate to contact us by email listed below, explaining their techniques and incentives given to you to get you to respond to their scam and ultimately send your hard-earned money. We will then cover this scam in one of our episodes and share it with our audience and make sure to give you aforementioned credits at the end of the show. Until then, my friends, stay safe, stay wise, and stay scam-free. If you're watching this, you are the resistance. Signing off, the Scaminator.